What up? Welcome to the MALEROOM. Yo, the moderator said happy Sunday, fellas. Yeah. Oh. We got Rollo. And we got JP the Jet. I'm your chef, Tay Biz. Cooking it up real quick. What up, everybody? Yeah. Get the beat drop one more time. One more time.
Yes, sir. Yes,
What
sir.
up, what up, Joe?
Yes, sir.
Good to be back, fellas. Good to be back.
What's good with y'all, man? How was y'all week, man?
Again.
How was y'all week?
Man, this week is
Man,
actually pretty good, man. It's been long. It's been rough.
Mm-hmm.
But positivity is all it is. Progression is all it is. So I'm pretty hyped today, man. Y'all gotta watch out for me. I'm pretty hyped.
Hey, man, I see the hype on you. I see you had the was that the Macanudo? Is that the Macanudo 1992?
Oh, you know what that?
I know what that
was, man. Courtesy of the company. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
That's the vintage, 1992. Okay, I see you over there with the cigars.
Was he giving us a warning?
Shout out to Macanudo real quick, yo. What up with you, Rollo?
Having a problem with my light right now. But,
Okay.
Man, that's not good.
Okay. Yeah, you. There you go. All right.
Nah.
Night. Turn on the minute.
Yeah.
Go ahead. We gotta keep it moving.
Yo, but check it out. Yo, I had a good week, man. It was pretty cool,
Okay.
pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday was a DIY day. All day I was Bob the Builder, Bob Vila, Bobby Womack. You know, I was all the Bobbies yesterday.
Womack.
Yeah, on the Womack. Yeah, no, but no, I had a good weekend and good week, man. So welcome to the MALEROOM Show, everybody. Get the likes up if you can, real quick. I'm your boy Chef Tay Biz, JB the Gent, and Rollo. Before we get started with the show, we got a little funny. You know how we kick it off with a little funny? You know what I'm saying? Hey man, you know, have you ever been like at a little cookout or a little rendezvous at the crib, maybe a house party or something, man? You just want to grab a little food, just get a little nibble. You know what I'm saying? Just a little taste. Just want to taste to see what's up with it, right? But some things deserve more respect. You know what I'm saying? Some dishes deserve more respect. You know what I mean? And my boy, Lowski Too Groovy, he gonna show us what it's like if the food talk back to you. Check it out.
Boy, get your fat ass on, boy. Fuck. You ain't even got no motherfucking plate ready. Over here tasting me and shit. I was just trying to see how you was coming real quick. Well, fuck, you think you Chef Ramsay or something, boy? I'm chicken pasta. I'm fat as hell. You know how I'm coming. Get you a plate. Fuck is you talking about? My phone wasn't even trying to eat for real right now. I wasn't trying to make a plate right now, gang. I was just you was so ready to taste a motherfucker right now, though. And I'm scrumptious on them graves, so make a plate. You gonna force me? I don't really like when people dig at me without making them little plates. I understand that, but still though, I couldn't get a little taste real quick, a little quick taste. No, you can make a quick little plate. Fuck you talking about, boy? You gonna grab that little ass noodle out of me, boy? Ain't no motherfucking snack. I'm a full course meal. I wasn't trying to go to sleep this early.
We'll try to get a little bit.
Yo, man, that's my guy, man. Shout out to Lowski Too Groovy one more time, man. That's my guy.
That's real, dog. That is
Hey,
real. That is real.
Oh man, shout out, man. Oh man, that was hilarious, man.
That's too real, bro.
Good evening, Sabrina. What's up?
I'm scrumptious.
Scrumptious for them grades, man. Feast you a plate. Go ahead, Rob. On you, baby.
All right. I'm gonna get my lighting situation figured out in a minute, y'all. I think I had an issue with my charging, but we're gonna keep it moving, man. Shout out to my brethren in the building, man. It feel like I ain't seen y'all in a minute, man. So it's a good day. It's a good day. I love seeing my brothers. Thank you to everybody that's tapping in. You know we appreciate it. You know how we do. Once again, we've come together for a conversation and camaraderie, discussing topics that are relevant to both men and women of today and today's society. This is what we do, and we appreciate y'all being here to interact in some healthy dialogue, man. Today's gonna be a very fun show. I think we got some really good topics, and our feature topic is about to go crazy. So I hope y'all ready. But as we
embark,
God damn it, that's what I'm talking about. On another round table that has turned into the mailroom. Let us never ever forget the foundation, fellas. That is our Trinity. Let's go. Yeah, man. Like I said, we have a really dope show today, man. Y'all fellas ready? Y'all fellas ready to dive in?
Ready, baby.
Y'all ready to dive in? Man, first topic of the mailroom show this evening. Fellas, how important is reciprocation in a relationship? And can you trust somebody that does not reciprocate in a relationship?
Oh, them green.
Oh, them green.
I guess I'll kick it off, man. I think reciprocity, reciprocation is very important in a relationship, especially if you are intentional. You know what I'm saying? I want to kind of like break down reciprocity a little bit, if I can, real quick. It's different types of reciprocity.
Do your thing, Kyle.
You have generalized reciprocity, which is basically reciprocity that doesn't require any type of specific outcome because you gave or did something, right? So it's pretty much just like out the kindness of the heart, right? And then you have another type of reciprocity, which is balanced, right? Where there's an even exchange, there's a give and take, a yin and yang type of energy that's exchanged between two people. Okay. But then you have the negative reciprocity, which is where it's not equal, it's only one-sided. And I think what happens is in a relationship, a lot of people have experienced the negative reciprocity opposed to the general and the balanced one. And so because of that, a lot of times people introduce or they reintroduce themselves in new relationships with a certain level of entitlement and deserving. So you'll hear people say like, I deserve to be happy. I deserve to this and I deserve that. And, it's because they did not experience any type of reciprocity before, probably for the most part, and sometimes in that could be to a detriment, you know what I'm saying? And so it depends on what you're looking for. It depends on what type of relationship you want. I mean, if you want a relationship that's balanced, even, healthy, then you need to have reciprocation because somebody's going to feel empty.
Mm-hmm.
And when the person is feeling empty and they tell you this, and if you have a hard time accepting what they're saying, then 9 times out of 10, there's probably something that the way you're operating or the way you're moving is probably contributing to that emptiness, right? Not saying it's all your fault, but there's a contribution that both parties take in a relationship. And if one person feels they're contributing more than the other, then they're going to feel entitled to certain types of, reciprocation. And if it's one-sided, then you're going to have, for the most part, a one-sided viewpoint of the relationship. So if the relationship ever dissolves, you're going to hear that one side of
Mm-hmm.
that person didn't do everything, and I was the best, I was loyal, I was this, I was that, and then that self-righteous soliloquy will come out of the person, and then next thing you know, you're going to find yourself seeing that this person needs a lot more help than I'm willing to give. So I think it's very important, and I think that it's necessary to have in a relationship, especially if you want to help people.
That's dope. I agree. I definitely agree. I definitely agree. You definitely got to have that balance, and then it could cause a lot of other issues in your relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because you get to a point where you realize that you're doing a lot, and then once you understand, like once you really sit back and think, what, like how are they returning this? Like, are we balanced? You know what I'm saying? Like I've done this, that, or the other, but what have they done? What have you done? You know what I mean? It gets a whole bunch of thoughts lingering in your head about your relationship in general. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of things should definitely be, equal and pretty much concrete in a relationship on things that you both should do for each other and things that you hopefully, it's wholehearted and it's not just I feel I should do it, but you know what I'm saying? You just get a lot of thoughts in your head, man. You know what I mean? It's crazy. What do you think,
Yeah.
bro?
Man, let's not, trail off to the fact because we're talking intangible, man.
Yeah.
Right? We're talking psychological, mental, you know what I'm saying? By origin, right? First. And then, physically it represents itself. So we ain't talking about just physical, making it even and doing, you know what I mean? Let's just make that point clear. At least that's what I think when I think about reciprocation. I ain't thinking about I get gifts, you know what I'm saying? And I got to give her the gift the same amount of type of money and the same amount, you know what I mean? People want to go carnal with a lot of stuff about relationships, man. We got relationships are, you know what I'm saying? The bond in the relationship is intangible, dog. You know what I'm saying? Kindness, gratefulness, you know what I'm saying? Subtlety, that's all intangible traits. You know what I'm saying? You can't put money marker on that. So, keep in mind that when we talk about reciprocation, that means I'm being genuine in wholeheartedness. I want that to be reciprocated, the genuine wholeheartedness back, no matter what it is, no matter what the value is. You know what I'm saying? Like you could do some, I do something grand for you, and you could do something little for me, but it was still the act of reciprocation underneath that border. You understand? So that's
Right,
that's the only thing I want to put out there. It's like, it's not just always a label to the reciprocation. It's not a physical label to it. It's not the amount of money. It's not the amount of time. It's you know what I mean? It's what you give, you should give back. You should make it as even, like say it, you know what I'm saying? It should be an even kill on the intangible side. Like people want to always put labels on everything, bro.
Do you think sharing who you have become is the root of how reciprocation starts?
Yeah, what do you mean by that, man?
What I mean is like, sharing who you are instead of like looking for someone to validate what you want from them to feel like you are something in that relationship.
Oh,
See what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like
definitely.
a lot of times people they only feel valid. They only feel good about themselves when someone else validates them in a relationship, and then they feel like, oh yeah, this is what reciprocity is. But then they don't have the ability to give it back to them because they just receiving. They're like hoarding all of the attention. They're hoarding all of the love or whatever you're giving that person. It's like, do you think that sharing who you are, once you worked on yourself, like sharing who you are and what you've become, is that the root of how reciprocation starts?
Yeah, I think that's not. I think that's natural when you work on yourself, though.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? I think it's natural when you. And I was going to point that out. You said it at the tail end, and I was just going to say that, and you're right. Yeah, I think that reciprocation comes more naturally when you actually did the work on you and the piece on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you got peace, happiness starting as a core before the other person gets there, then you already know how to treat yourself. Oh, it makes it much easier for reciprocation. You know what I'm saying? Like you already set a standard. You're already that, that type of person. So, so when the next person comes in and they meet you on that, that's what makes the relationship great. But if you, like you said, if you're like the person that's saying I deserve this and I deserve that, you know what I'm saying? You're coming from a hurt place. You know what I'm saying? You didn't work that out. You know what I'm saying? All you doing is, want the makeup from the last time that you're not getting. And so you put extra work on that person. You know what I'm saying? And don't even think about the fact that you need to give back until some major event happened or something said, you know what I'm saying, about reciprocation. And you're like, oh, well, you were too busy receiving. So, yeah, I really believe so, man. I really believe after they done the work, though. So.
Yeah, one of y'all just said something about standards of reciprocation. What are the standards of it? Like what are some of the standards of reciprocation? Like things that might be things that we feel should be reciprocated, like off rip, like in a relationship.
Number one is consideration.
Absolutely.
I mean, if you don't consider your partner who you with, then you don't need to be in a relationship, man.
Absolutely.
I mean, reciprocity starts right there. Do you even consider me when you're doing what you're doing? Especially we talking about being intentional with going to another level,
right?
Of marriage, where it's solidified as, yo, you are mine, I am yours. You have to be considerate of me, and I have to be considerate of you. Otherwise, there is no relationship.
Right.
And that's another thing that gets lost a lot in relationships too, is just basic consideration. You know what I'm saying? That's like
surface level, bro. That's surface
level. You know what I'm saying? That's just like that's right?
That should be that should be like low hanging. That should be like low hanging fruit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's like that's like a person who got kids and you fresh to death and your kids look like they not fresh to death.
At all, yeah. Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? Like their hair ain't done, they ain't clean, they ain't got clean clothes, they got spots. You going out the house and they got spots all on their clothes, but you Gucci'd up, you Louis Vuitton'd up. Like that don't make sense to me.
Fresh as ever.
You know what I'm saying? You fresh to death, and it's like, yo, your kids is looking bummy. Like, what's up with that? You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't cool. So it's the same way in a relationship. Like if I'm look, man, if I'm with a woman who's dressed to a T, I like a woman with heels, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. And then I come out, I grow actually the back of my hair all the way to the top, like George Jefferson. You know what I'm saying? If I do a George Jefferson on a chick, bro, and all of this is grown out, she gonna be like, boy,
you gonna look at you like you crazy.
You my husband.
Right.
Boy, you better go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, it's just consideration. You know what I'm saying? So if you have consideration, then that means that you're not scared to offend each other. You can do it in a healthy way where you can look out for each other. Like, yo, you got a little something on you real quick. Like, just consider it. Basic consideration. You know what I'm saying? That means that the person that you're with is a forethought and not an afterthought. You know what I'm saying? Like, even like if I'm going somewhere and I know I'm about to stop at the store or something real quick, I'm thinking about my baby girl, like, yo, and she love her some M&Ms. Let me grab some M&Ms real quick. Like, just a forethought. Like, just something. It should be like second nature. But if you're just completely into your own thing and doing you, don't even bother being in a relationship. Just don't even do it. It makes no sense.
Yeah. I always said you can't be something you ain't, man.
Yep.
Now we talking about all these good traits. You gotta have them first.
Gotta have them, dog.
You gotta
You know what I'm
have them.
saying? Like reciprocating comes from the origin out and back, right? So you gotta have it first. You gotta be a kind individual. You gotta be a considerate person.
Yeah.
To put consideration in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be a kind person to be kind to the person that you with to keep it a kind relationship. You have to be an honest person to have honesty in a relationship, to have an honest relationship. You see what I'm saying? You gotta have these traits. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with you. I'm right behind you, but you want to be considerate. That's the first. That comes under respect of the other person.
Exactly. That's why I had asked that question. That's why I asked that question, because if you sharing yourself and you sharing the negative part of yourself with me, and we ain't even got nothing to talk about. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got nothing to talk about.
I think another one.
I reciprocate that.
Yeah, I second the motion.
You want to be petty? Let's be petty then. See, that's bad. You want to be angry all the time? Then I'm gonna give it right back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, not even to I'm not talking about it in a mature sense, but you get the idea. You know what I'm saying? You get what you perceive. That's what I'm saying.
Yep. You read what you sow, bro. For sure.
Yeah.
I think another one you got to reciprocate is understanding. Like, just understanding what your partner might be going through at any given time. And
that's good.
And understanding what they're trying to do. You know what I mean? I had a situation before where the person I was with didn't understand that I was trying to get out here. I was trying to get a second job at the time just to get more money in my pocket, do what I got to do. And the situation came up, well, we already don't spend enough time together. So what are we gonna do when you start working? Well, I'm like, that trickled through.
I'm sorry, Doug. I told you I was ready.
He was ready. But it was a situation, and I had to talk to Jay about it. Like, bro, am I tripping? Like, you don't.
So you was looking for more work.
You don't understand what I'm trying to do. Like, it's gonna trickle down. It's gonna trickle down to you because we'll be able to do more stuff and we'll be able to go more places, and because I have more money in my pocket. But it's about me not spending time when,
But
yeah, it's like you got just understand your partner. Understand whatever.
Go ahead, get it out. Say, get it. Just go.
What do women want?
You try.
What do women want? You want me to be broken, dusty, and hang with you, or do you want me to have money and take you out and at least spend more money and spend more time with you, where I'm a little bit more confident what I got going on? Like, come on, man. There has to be some type of level of sacrifice in everything you do in life. Golly, just trying to get his bread up, trying to get his life together. You worried about spending time with?
Gotta find that balance, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
there gotta be a balance, dog. Like,
you gotta find that balance. So you just gotta understand whatever your partner might be going through at any given moment. Understand that their head might not be 100% where it's supposed to be in a relationship because of what they're going through. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta get to that point where you understand who you were. You gotta if I understood the fact that you're going through something right now and you're trying to get something done, we're not gonna spend that much time together, or you might be pissed off because of what you're doing and it's causing you to have a mood and it's causing you to not really be yourself because you're going through something right now. I have to understand that. And I want you to understand it as well, as we're both going through it, because we partner. A relationship, y'all supposed to be partners, right? Y'all supposed to be in that together.
Right.
Well, understanding is definitely a big reciprocation standard for me, bro. Like, that's a major point. Like, just life is life, bro. You never know what's gonna happen, and you gotta be willing to stay. You gotta be willing to either stay in the fire, or stay in your own head and do what you're gonna do. But I had to learn that the hard way, and I kept, and that's a big one for me, man. That's a huge.
You gotta keep your antennas up too, man. You gotta. That's funny. You gotta keep your antennas up though. Like, because if you don't see the concept of reciprocation in your relationship, you definitely have to check that. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what party it is. It could be you. Check yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't see it's happening, then like I'm gonna say this off the side, but you know, people be in relationships, man, like they have to be.
That's a good point.
Like I said this before, it's a privilege, man. You know what I mean? It's a privilege to if I see a girl I really like and I'm attracted to, and she give me her time of day and the time enough to, you know what I'm saying, get to know me and accept me for the person that I am, man, I'm gonna give that idea back. Off the rip. Absolutely. Like that's just it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then, you know, like, you know, but if she gives me that and I'm just like, you know, oh yeah, I deserve this and I deserve that, and then when I get it, it's like it all of a sudden it becomes requirements instead of privileges. Like, get out of here with that, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man. Like, we don't have to be, man. So if the reciprocation ain't happening, you don't have to be there. Like, that's just how I feel.
But Jay, don't it make you think, like, especially if you put in a lot of work in a relationship and then shit like that pop up and you're like, what is this? Like we don't, we done invested this time, and you can't ride with me on this. Like, come on, man. It make you like, it make you not want to leave. If in a sense, I understand what you're saying about just you ain't got to be there, but you want to be there because of the time you invested, and you love this person, or and it's a very, very, very thin line, bro, because that shit can really make you want to. You know what I'm saying?
So look, watch this though, bro. Do we throw flags out after we get into a relationship?
Some people do.
Do we feel supposed to throw flags out after you get in a relationship?
I've done it. You're not supposed to, but I've done it.
See, that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay, that's that's cool. Because I'm telling you, like, it takes a while to learn somebody. And even when you be in a relationship, man, it'd be things that come up that you probably didn't know about the person.
Yeah. And
it'd be like, wow, some of them be detrimental, some of them be slight that you could just deal with. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully the person is overall a decent person for you to deal with, because everybody got flaws. You know what I mean? Absolutely. But if it's just detrimental, like say for instance, for example, a guy be with a woman or a woman be with a man, and they've been with together for like 2 years. And then, and all of a sudden they get this, they have this, they're not domestic. You know what I mean? They start, you start learning that, they don't, they're the way they handle themselves individually as far as domestic stuff, like, trash taking out, dishwashing type, laundry type stuff. You start noticing, like, them going over, like, maybe I don't even live together yet, like, but you start noticing, like, you go over there, you notice, like, like, see, that type of thing, it's like, it's always something that, because the longevity, you're going to be like, okay, I'm a flag it. I'm going to remember it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to see how bad is it. You know what I'm saying? Like, in your scenario, in the scenario you just stated, you know what I'm saying? Based on the type of person, I would act a little differently, but I'm just trying to talk on a general sense. I would have flagged that.
Yeah.
And be like, oh, okay. You worried about more time than my own personal progression.
Because bro, like, you remember when we was in your car and we talked about it, and like you had me really thinking, like, because I thought I was tripping. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then you kind of put it into a different scope. Like, bro, really? Like, looking at me like, bro, like, really?
Yeah.
You trying to do this and you trying to do that, and so it made me think about, and it just made me think about what to look for later. You know what I mean? Once the situation was over, it made me think about that's important to me. As far as, you know what I'm saying, I gotta understand what you're going through, but you gotta understand what I'm going through. I saw a video recently. This dude, it was on a podcast show, and he said something about a man who's really in tune with his. He basically said a man that's moving forward, and a man that's focused, and a man that's trying to build and do what he's got to do. A woman's never going to be his priority, because he's continually trying to build. He's trying to advance in his career. He's trying to advance in his business or whatever he's trying to do. So a woman can, if a man is really focused like that to better himself, a woman's not going to necessarily be his priority, but he is looking for her to be his strength and his comfort and reassuring him that he's okay and he's enough. You know what I mean? So he can keep moving. You know what I'm saying? That hit me. I saw that like a couple of days ago. Like that's what we're gonna be looking for. So if I can't find a woman that's willing to do that, because I will definitely do it in return. If I can't find that, that's a big flag for me now, bro. Like I can't rock with that at all.
Tell you, man, your gears is running, bro.
Yeah, your gears is running.
Yeah, I don't subscribe to none of that. I'm sorry, I just don't. No, I'm good on that.
On your list, on your subscription list.
Yeah. No, because how am I find reassurance from someone that don't even know what they want?
Oh, gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Like, women can tell you anything, man. They can tell you that, oh, I love it when you do this and that. But as soon as you don't give them what they want, they will cut you away.
Yep.
So I can't depend on someone that's faulty and failing at best, just like me. I'm flesh, just like you flesh. Can't nobody reassure me but God, homie. Real talk. And I did not get this far because I got encouragement from a bunch of women. No, I didn't get encouragement. I got more requirement and more pulling and tugging.
Yeah.
No, man. When it comes to reassurance, faith, confidence, I look up. I don't look this way. I look this way. That's just real talk. And,
I like that.
That's where I'm at with that. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, if I'm a man, because I'm in that position right now where my priority is my career and my lifestyle that I have here in Indy. So that's my priority. If I'm in my purpose and in my priority, I'm in it. I'm committed and focused and zero focus in this. I'm zero dark 30 focus. Like I'm looking for Bin Laden. And I'm gonna get Bin Laden. And I'm gonna get rid of Bin Laden. You know what I'm saying? Like,
how you say it, Tay?
Bin Laden.
Bin Laden.
Bin Laden.
Osama Bin Laden. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get rid of him. Because he in the way. You know what I'm saying?
Focus.
So at the end of the day, my thing is I'm in that position right now. So my priority is where it is. Now, yes, if I'm vetting and courting someone, yes, that's a part of what I'm doing with my personal life. But when it comes to me getting up every day, doing what I need to do, make sure that I'm assured, make sure I'm straight, fighting these demons out here, fighting people that's trying to hate on me and do all this kind of stuff. I'm doing this every day. I can't look to her for none of that. I got to go right here, bro. And I'm gonna stay right here until the feed come down on me. Then I face the world. I don't do it the other way. You can't face the world this way and then ask God, like, so was that good?
Yeah.
Was that a good move? You don't ask him after you do your thing.
Yeah.
You ask him first, then you do what he tell you to do. So I don't subscribe to the whole she gotta, if she reassure you, then you know that you can. Nah, man, any woman can reassure you. Okay. Listen, I'm gonna be personal right now. My sister has reassured me of some stuff, and y'all know her. We're her crazy behind. And dude, I can't depend on her to encourage me. No, not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. So at the end of the day, it's like, is that for me? Can she look to you for that? For what?
I think that was towards your point. Yeah.
I think that was towards the point.
Yeah, no.
I'm assuming if it was the other way around, I'm assuming.
If it's the other way around, you still should look to me to reassure you, to make you be who you are. No. I'm flesh. This flesh make mistakes, bro. I can't reassure you of nothing, but what I can do is give you a perspective, some wisdom, and that can help. But I cannot look to you for reassurance when I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing already. I didn't say God can't send you a good woman. This ain't got nothing to do with a woman. What I'm talking about ain't got nothing to do with y'all.
It's not really.
This has everything to do with a man that's trying to get his life together and he's doing his purpose. He's operating his purpose, and he's making his purpose his priority. So that way, when he do get a good woman, he is whole enough. He is developed enough. He is made enough to be able to contribute in all kind of facets.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not talking about y'all right now. I'm talking about what a man needs to do to make sure that he is well together. Because if you want to talk about God sending you a good woman, God also told David, you got to encourage yourself and take back what was stolen from you.
Yep.
He didn't go to no woman for that. See, we always want to overlook God.
It's funny, right?
And we call ourselves spiritual. I don't want to hear none of that.
It's funny, right?
I don't want to hear none of that.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Don't give me none of that.
It's funny.
If you're going to be spiritual, then go here first. And then talk to me.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to talk to you before I talk to him.
Because when you feel your purpose, you know where it's coming from, man.
Yeah,
it's right here, and you know who's
part of your soul
and
realm.
you know who sent it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't look to you for anything when it comes to them. My bad, Jay. You got it. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not looking for that type of thing. Reassurance and that thing that wakes me up every single day. No, I'm not looking to a woman for that.
Nope.
I'm looking to God for that. You know what I'm saying? Then when he gives me that reassurance, then I share that. Then I have that. Right? And those things come at a certain point in your life, especially when you ever been in a let me just say this real quick and I'm gonna shut up. You ever been a point in your life where it's just like one thing after another? Hold on, let me cook. One thing after another. It's just one thing after another that keep happening to you over and over. One thing here is a job, then it's this, then it's that. You know, you ever had that, dog? Y'all silly. You ever had that? It's like
when something just happened over and over again. You mean like negative thing happened over and over again? That's what
your money is messed up. Then all of a sudden you lost your job. Then all of a sudden you got in a car accident. Then all of a sudden like you just have a stack of problems. You can't go to nobody but God to get yourself together. In a situation like that. You think I'm gonna look for a woman to reassure me that God called me or he's making me who I am? No, because he needs to make you who you are. He needs to make you who you are. So don't be looking at me to reassure you, because I ain't God. I can't fix your heart. I can't reassure your mind. All I can do is remind you that you good. But I can't give you that. I can give you a friendly reminder to let you know that God is still with you, and look at your life in the past, how he still holds you up and still bless you. He's still keeping you. I can give you that, but I can't give you the reassurance. There's the motivational part can be there, but me actually giving it to you, I can't do that, because that comes from a different place that's way above our pay grade, man.
And all we want y'all to do is understand that, because we will. We're not asking women to dive into it as deeply mentally as we do. We just want you to understand that we just want you to understand that that's what we are. And then if you need that from us, we will do the same thing, because that's what a relationship is.
Yeah, you can I could definitely be there for you, but
I could definitely be there.
There's certain things I ain't gonna be able to get you, baby, because I ain't God. I'm looking for him too.
That's what it is.
Some things I can't do.
That's
okay.
And that's all. That's all we looking for. You know, it's like I said it a million times before. Things that should be easy, but they're not. Every time we have a topic where I can bring that up, just know I'm gonna say it, because it's so relevant. Man, that was dope. Once again, man. Hey, we went in on that one. We want to thank everybody once again that's tuned into the live show and everybody's interacting with the conversation. And we want to thank in advance everyone that will watch this later, man. We went in on that one, fellas. That was this is what we do, though. And this is
important.
Yeah, man. Again, man, we thank you so much, everybody viewing live, whether you're on Facebook, YouTube. We appreciate y'all. Y'all ready for number 2? Y'all ready for the second topic?
Let's do it.
My brothers. Second topic of the day. Oh, this might ruffle a little bit, fellas. We have mostly women viewing right now. Why do women have a hard time answering the question, what do you bring to the table? Why do, now, not all women, but most women, why do they have a hard time answering that question? why do they have why do they have a hard time?
I knew Taylor gonna do that. That's how I waited.
You knew he was gonna do something.
I knew he was gonna do that. That's why I waited.
This one might hurt, ladies and gentlemen. This one might hurt.
Because like a lot of times when I see it, it's like they don't expect to ever be asked that.
Oh, some of them say they are the table though. They the whole relationship.
I hate that comment. I hate that comment with
What?
passion, bro.
Yeah. Oh man, I heard them say I am the table. I'm like,
that comment.
Oh,
geez, you
That
everything.
comment gets on my last nerve, bro. I hate
man.
Not married neither. Single.
I hate that. Be single,
Not
I
married.
don't know what.
I'm just trying to figure out how that works. Yeah. Single and the table.
Be single as I don't know what to do. I am the table. What the, like you made of wood and whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now.
You can't put together a table.
You
But
can't
you
put
are the
together a table. So how are you the table? How are you the table? So like, why do you think women have a hard time answering that? I think a lot of them not used to being asked that, and they never think about it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Shout out to Barrett.
Yeah.
Thank you, Barrett. That like
I like her on that.
I don't even think they think about that question, bro. Like,
I don't. You know what? I know what I think, man. I really think that, in all honesty, I know we kind of like joking around a little bit with it, but I honestly think that the question, the way it's worded, is unnecessary. Okay. I think that once you engage in conversation with someone, you just look, man. This is how you get a woman to just talk. I'm about to just say it real quick. Food and time. No, I'm so serious right now. And the ladies, if y'all be honest with me, y'all can put a 1 in the chat if your boy being real.
Okay.
If you give a lady a good meal and some quality time and a good conversation, she will tell you anything on your mind that you want to ask. I'm telling you, it will happen. Thank you, Sabrina. Thank you for being honest. I appreciate it. I'm telling you, man. Like, just quality time, a good meal that is the seed that goes into the ground, and you will reap all of the questions that you need answered. She will render the answers to you.
I believe that.
She just will. And you ain't got to be intentional for this. You ain't got to be none of it. I mean, just a regular date. A regular just time. She will just start talking. Because at the end of the day, that's all they need to be comfortable, is that quality time. People who stress about that seek to relationships for their personal gain. Yeah. I mean, it's a personal question because again, it talks about that reciprocity a little bit. Like, if a person has been one-sided on giving everything to a relationship before you, by the time they get to you, they want to know what you bring to the table, what's up with you, what's wrong. Like, they want to know all this because they have already given so much. Yeah, they seeking something personal, a personal gain. Is because that reason. Like, they done gave so much to someone else, and now you have to be the one that, you have to be the one to sit there and listen to this interview instead of actually having a date with somebody. You know what I'm saying? They're interviewing you. Like, again, that question, what do you bring to the table?
Exactly.
I think it's the way it's worded that women don't like. Because at the end of the day, they already tell you.
How else can you word it?
You don't have to word it
Don't
at
say
all.
it.
Really. Yeah, just be like, you can
Don't
actually
say.
be like, you can actually just literally have
It's-
a conversation with a
Just have a
woman, and
conversation,
she'll just
but-
start talking, bro.
I've
It's
never asked.
offensive, man.
I've never asked a woman that personally.
Yeah,
Because it's offensive. To me, it's
It is.
offensive.
Kind of.
It's offensive to me. Like just I'm talking about 100 to the right, 100 slide it all the way over.
Yeah,
100
yeah.
offensive
Like,
to me. I think it's offensive because the information that's going to be said in that answer, like Tay said, can be in a normal conversation.
Mm-hmm.
It could be in a normal conversation. That type of question comes from, and Tay pointed it out a little bit. That conversation comes from. That's like a past reaping conversation. That's what that question is. You know what I'm saying? So basically, before they asked that question, they was like, "Well, I've been through this. That I didn't get this back in the day, and I didn't do this, and that didn't happen. And the last guy did this, and I couldn't stand it. So since I'm here with you, what do you bring to the table?" That's what that question is. It sucks.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't. I never asked it either, Rob. You know why? Because I talk. I have a normal conversation. I say, "Hi, how you doing? What's the good things about you?" I'm being silly, but I'm serious though, man.
No, that's real.
Like,
Yeah, you do.
It's offensive, man. It's like you sitting up there, like it's a job interview, man. Like you sitting up there, like you getting, like I'm supposed to be qualified to date you. Like my resume got to be stacked enough to be accepted.
We know JB.
Do I got a 90-day period too? Do I have to go through training too? Damn, that's what that question is to me, man. I think it's offensive. I never asked that. I hate when women ask it.
Yeah.
What do you bring to the table? Me.
Ladies, you got to study to go out with Jay. You got to be ready.
Let's read this. Let's read this real quick. In my opinion, that idea stands from a place of hurt. I was used financially in a previous relationship. When I got with my husband, I never thought to ask what he would bring to the table. Asking that would mean I wasn't over that previous hurt, and that wouldn't be fair to him. That is exactly where we come from.
Wow.
Awesome. The actual conversation right there. I'm literally now I have to sit through this entitled this this entitled dialogue that you have asking me all these questions simply because of what you went through in your past. Again, you should not make the next person suffer because you didn't get through what you went through in your previous relationship.
Absolutely.
You should never let somebody suffer for that. Like, we have to be mature at some point, right? I mean, come on. We're adults. Like, what am I asking you? So what do? Do you cook? Do you clean? Dude, if you just continue to spend time and talk and get close, you will find all this out. If she tell you I don't really cook like that, but I know how to make some hamburger helper, I know how to make some ramen, if she know how to do some hood cooking. If you a hood eater, hey, then that's a hood chick for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? But if you want some lamb and you want some all, you know what I'm saying? If you want another level, you know what I'm saying? Somebody who know what to do at the family reunion, then you go for that chick. But you don't let nobody suffer through a whole dialogue of interviews because you're not clear about what you went through in your past. You didn't heal from it, or whatever. That's just mind boggling to me. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. I agree with Barrica bracelets. I agree 100,000%.
Thou wow, bro.
Thou wow.
That is what's up, man.
That was another important point that I thought about, and I agree. I think Barrica said this. She don't like the question for men or women. I don't either. But men don't get asked that a lot. But whenever that comes up about what a man brings to the table, to be 100% real, is normally on the financial end, the that end, the protective end, things like that, providing end. That's what. But when women answer the question, what I've seen is they say stuff like, "Oh, I'm a nurturer. I'm a ride with you. I'm a support," and all of that. So is that something to dissect? If the question is asked and answered, or what the answer is expected to be from men and women, is that an issue? Because when you think of what brings to the table, nine times out of 10, most women are going to think financially, providing, things like that. But women, when I have heard that question answered by women, I'm supportive, I'm gonna ride with you, I'm gonna be there for you, I'm just a vibe. I've heard I'm just a vibe. Like, is that an issue too?
You'll also hear this one. I can give a man business ideas for his business.
Yes.
They don't own a business at all. They don't have
Yes.
no company. I mean, I'm just telling you. Look, man. Let me just give it to you all real talk. You can't tell women who they are. They already have designed themselves in their own head of who they are. This is the Disney complex that we have all been subject to, been victim of. They have movies in their head, and it stars them. It's directed by them. It's produced by them. They did the casting. They did everything. They did the wardrobe. They do everything in their head. It's in their head. There is no such thing as realities to some women. Some women have a whole Disney Studios movie, Pixar, in their mind. And when you talk to them and you look at their actual situation from a reality standpoint, you'll be like, there is no way you can be thinking this sober. There is no way. Listen, I am a big fella, okay? I'm a big boy. If somebody tell me, oh, Sante, you look like you losing weight, I know you lying, because I wake up every day knowing that I am I'm at a plateau in my weight right now. I need to get it back in the gym and do what I need to do. This is the reality. If somebody came up to me and said, man, you look like you're losing, you a liar. You a liar, man. And get out my face, because you ain't going to hold me accountable. Get out my face.
Oh, my God.
You feel me? Like, for real, dog. Listen to me. Women create a whole...
I can't come back.
They create a whole thing. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Look, exactly. Okay, look, they know I'm telling the truth. Look, Nevada laughing, Sabrina saying yes, I can't with y'all today, you a fool. Because they know I'm telling the truth. They know I'm telling the truth. They got a whole, listen, you're not the star of their movie. You're not. You are not. You are probably the background dude that like walk past, like when the scene come on. And you
the
just
extra?
The extra, like you're the extra Negro walking past while they're having a whole monologue with themselves, a whole soliloquy. I'm telling you, man. Listen, listen. See, Sabrina laughing again because you know I'm telling the truth. I'm telling you, bro. If you talk to women for real, they will tell you this. Listen. A woman have already married you. They already have financial plans for you. I'm telling you, if they really into you like that, they have already done it here. It's already there.
As soon as they into you, is right there.
Dude, when you reach a certain point between you and a woman, you're only reaching the point that she already manifested in her mind in the first place. You're just now catching up is what's happening.
I mean, from the hello, my name is whatever, and hello, my name is this. Oh, okay. Dude. Yeah, we gonna get to we're gonna get to the next phase. She already know.
Women play this game like they don't
based
know.
on how we approach. Oh yeah, he gonna get to the next phase. He approached me real nice.
They already know.
Next is my number. You can take
already know.
You can take it. You can take the number.
That's why.
Next is the
question, man.
That's why the question about what you bring to the table is like,
already know.
It's just they already gonna tell you. They gonna definitely tell you.
That's that is fellas, we gotta remember that. They know way before us.
Bruh, the movie has already came out. They had a premiere. They had a red carpet event. Listen, it's a whole thing.
They already
it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
They are 10 miles ahead of you, my guy.
Dog. They are there. Look. They done made love to you already, everything. They done imagine it like, what would it be like? All that. They done did all that. They ain't gonna say it out loud. See, this is the thing. Women ain't gonna say it out loud. They won't say that part out loud. The out loud stuff they say is stuff like, oh, he hurt me. They'll tell you that. I don't want no scrub. I don't want no. They'll tell you what they don't want. Off rip. But they won't be honest about what it is that you look at this. Look at this. No lies detected. That's why I'd be surprised when my movies hit a sequel. See what I'm saying?
That was a good one. So like all of that ties in.
And look at America. I don't understand that line of reasoning. A nurturer? He's a grown man, not a child or a pet. Adults aren't molding clay
exactly.
To
so what how does that bring that's not bring my mama nurtured me. Like why are you I don't need that.
Men nurture the earth every day. We are nurturers. We nurture the earth every day. We build roads. We make sure that buildings are being built. We make sure the grass is cut. When it's wintertime, we make sure the snow is shoveled. We are nurturing the earth every single day. If a person got an IT problem, they call in me or Jay. Like, we're nurturing the earth. We're problem solving and nurturing every day. Men are nurturers too. This is a myth, again, that irritates me. Women are more emotional. Men are more physical. No, we're all emotional. Men just express emotions differently. That don't mean we're not emotional. This is just a bunch of bull crap that the society, media has given us. And look at the word media, M-E, me. It's all about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about media. You're like, come on, man. No,
bro.
No. We are all
but
we are all closer than what we think. Like, real talk.
But Verica, that's what I hear. Like if I do hear that question answered, it's all about, the stuff is important. Yeah, ride with me, be confident and all of that. But some of that stuff should be automatic. That's what's going to help our relationship withstand. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think a lot of women think about what they're going to do to help the relationship withstand outside of the intangible things that, if you really into somebody and you really love somebody, it's going to be automatic. Like she said, I don't need you to nurture me. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, be down for me, but I expect that if you with me and I'm with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
my bad. My answer to the question is no.
Okay, I was about to get to that. Great, hey, you did that shit without a cue. I was about to.
Yeah.
You went back to it. That was perfect. So you say no.
I don't think it's hard for women to answer that because they do answer it in a different way.
In a certain way, when you hear them talk, like you said, let them talk.
They'll tell you exactly what they bring.
Go figure it out. What you think, Jay?
Same thing. No, I don't think I have a hard time answering. I don't think they have a hard time saying it or answering it.
They don't have
I'm just being short because Tay ripped that one. I ain't got nothing else to
say. He did rip that.
I'm just saying, man.
They don't have they might not have a hard time answering it, but it's like, I think it catches them, it puts them in a weird headspace. What you looking at?
I was trying to find it. I done rearranged my little area now, so I'm on.
You don't know where nobody is.
Yeah, I don't know where nobody is.
I don't know what
I go this way for Jay.
Right.
Hey, that was busy. You did your thing on that one.
Bless you, man. Appreciate it. Hey, thank you, man.
I really did feel everything. I really did feel everything you said, and I also agree with everybody participating in the chat. Like that. That's a bad question for men or women. Honestly, that's a terrible.
I agree with Barrick on that too. It's a bad question on both sides.
I definitely agree with Barrick on that one. That's a horrible question. Come on now.
Yeah.
Where your mindset at? Are you like? And somebody mentioned, are they in a relationship to benefit themselves? Somebody mentioned that in the comment. They don't hear that as well. Why are you asking me that? What are you here for? What are you here for? So yeah,
there are repair shops everywhere.
You know what I mean.
There are repair shops everywhere. Take your damage ass to a repair shop.
I'm not it. Find somebody
that question comes from a damaged place, man.
Find somebody that wants to fix you up and heal all your wounds that was there before I got there. That ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm not the one.
Right.
We're gonna keep it moving. Fellas, that was dope, man. Once again, y'all, we every single week, man. And the last couple weeks, I don't know about y'all fellas, but our viewers have been giving me life because they really been interacting with our conversation. So we appreciate y'all.
We appreciate the
definitely
comment
today too. Love
y'all
it,
man. Y'all make us go. Y'all get us like honestly, these comments have been getting us thinking, like just having us go on different tangents, different way of thinking. So we appreciate y'all every single week, man. Let's get into it. Fellas, it is time.
Yeah.
Time for our featured topic of the week. Man, we about to have some fun with this one.
Yeah, dog. This is gonna be fun, dog.
This is about to be dope. This is about to be fun. Ladies and gentlemen, our feature topic of the week. We are about to get into a game show called She Gets a Second Date If.
Yes.
So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna give my brothers here some statements, and we're all gonna answer them. These statements have to come from all of us, and just some things that we have experienced. We're gonna name, so we're gonna call out some statements, and we're gonna all decide whether, based off this statement, would the young lady get a second date or not. Now, this can go. We will also like, this is also our panel topic. So if you would like to come in and comment on anything that we say yes or no to, please feel free to tap in. You can come in right into the fire with us if you want. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna call out some. I'm gonna say a couple of situations, and my brothers and I, we are going to say yes or no based off that situation if they get a second date or not. You know what I'm saying, fellas? Y'all ready?
Ready, man.
Y'all got y'all pads. Y'all got y'all markers.
We ready.
All right. So let's play. She gets a second date if. Our featured topic of the week. All right, fellas. Let's go into it. Number one. She gets a second date if she puts effort in her appearance. She gets a second date if she puts effort in her appearance. That's a definite, bro. Like you gotta come on now.
That's
now,
a definite. Yes.
Now, you know what I'm saying? It has to matter. You know what I'm saying? I don't care
what I was saying.
You know what I mean? Like even if the first date is just on some cool meetup, we about to go to a bar, just have a drink and chill, because that's just the vibe that we were at when the date got initiated. You know, look presentable. Because me personally, I gotta look presentable when I go out. But it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? If I'm out with a young lady, I'm gonna be presentable. I'm gonna make sure that I'm presentable. You know what I mean? Is y'all got any other reasoning behind that? Why that's so important to y'all, fellas?
Yeah, that means that she care about herself.
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah.
I like that you care about yourself.
It's valuable. It's
I
valuable.
hate when a woman be like, so should I wear pants? Should I wear a dress? Should I wear heels? Should I wear this? Okay. now I'm your wardrobe. Now I'm Dapper Dan.
Right. But then again, that's a good question because she cares, but you don't want to answer that because you don't know.
No. We talking about first dates?
Yeah, this look nice.
I don't know. The question is, whoa.
Yeah.
The question is, she gets a second date if. So we talking about the first date?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no, I ain't answering that question. Why would I?
I ain't gonna answer it. I appreciate it. I appreciate the question.
No, we ain't about to go through
Right. We ain't about to go through it. I'm not about to sit up here and say what you should wear. I appreciate the question because it made me think about it. I'm gonna say, just do you. I mean, I'm not gonna dive into like wear a skirt, I'm not gonna say you all that. You know what I mean? But I appreciate the question. You know what I'm saying?
No, man. First dates, I'll say the reason I said first dates. Because the topic is already explained where y'all going at. On a first date, a woman don't have confidence enough to be like, oh, okay, wherever you take me is cool. No. First date, they know where they're going. Most of the time, they do. To me. You know what I'm saying? So, if it's going to be that type of subject matter, like we already explained where we're going, what we're doing with time and all the other type of stuff, then I'm gonna see how you come out as an example of who you are off the bat. I'm not gonna coach you on the first time in. Like, I'm just not gonna do that. Like, that's just no. Like, hell no. I'm not.
Hell no.
I'm just not doing it. I mean, I'm just talking about first date vibes, though. Nah. I'm not doing anything on the first date vibe. No. I'm listening. I'm paying attention. I'm watching. I'm doing all that on the first date. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you should be doing with me. You seeing what type of guy I am. You listen to what I'm saying. You seeing how my mannerisms are. You see if I'm respectful. You see if I'm have any type of chivalry. Like, you should be watching all that. So, if she ain't coaching me, no, I ain't coaching her for nothing. So
no, I ain't gonna answer the question. I can just
wear what you want to wear. Then I'm gonna figure out what she come out with. And I'm gonna be like, all right, man.
Hey, yeah, that's how you play it. I'm not gonna answer that. I appreciate the question because it shows you care about how you're looking. But I'm not gonna. Don't ask me that. Just
Right. Yeah. First day vibe.
First day. Nice one. All right, fellas. Next one. All right. This is interesting. You pick her up and she's already buzzed. You pick her up and she's already buzzing. That's difficult. That's difficult. They said no.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna have to give it a no. I'm gonna have to. Yeah.
Okay, now let me.
Oh, of course.
Let me explain. Listen.
Go ahead.
Listen.
Just listen to this.
Listen. Now,
you look at this. Look at this. Oh, she said that's a red.
That's fine.
Hey, we gotta hear it though. You gotta tell us about it, dog. You gotta let us know.
I'm just saying, if you she could have been nervous or whatever, and she wanted to ease her mind a little bit. And so I'm gonna see how the rest of the day play out based off her being buzzed, and find out if the vibe gets thrown off because you're already going in. Because 9 out of 10, we might drink a little bit while we're on our date. And if I already knew he was buzzing, then we drink a little bit more. And
you're hearing a bunch of word salad right now.
She ended up slapping me and shit because she get too hyped.
That's his opinion. Shut up.
It's still word salad.
So I'm not going to judge you off that as long as I still feel that you're not going to act a fool, or if I find if you end up not acting a fool, but you just you're a little buzzed, you got loose, whatever. I don't know what's going on. So if that's something I got to see how the rest of the day play out. I'm gonna definitely red flag it. Okay, you already drinking. We ain't done nothing yet. You know that we about to go to dinner and have drinks. You're already buzzing, and you just been chilling at home all day. Now maybe she went somewhere earlier. I don't know. You know what I mean? But
see,
I'm a red flag.
Tell me to shut up, and he's still going deeper down this rabbit hole.
Hey, that's my opinion. Hey,
I ain't tripping on you.
If the day still go good, because she was already a little turned up when I picked her up, and we ended up having a good time. Yeah, let's go.
Hey man, that's what's up. Hey.
All right, man. Take away though.
Nah, man. Hey. No, I just think. I mean, I would prefer that we have a drink together. If you that nervous, dang, like Jesus Christ. I mean, but it is what it is. I mean, everybody got their own thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. For me, if I'm coming to get you, and I don't know, if he has to pick her up on a first date, red flag. In my opinion, there should be a neutral meeting place. I mean, yeah, that's cool, but. I understand what you mean by that, Berica, but let's hear it out from a man's perspective.
It's not all.
By the time a man really asks for a first date, we've probably been talking on the phone already.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, it's like it's whatever the woman is comfortable with. A lot of times, be real with you too. A lot of times, men date within the women that they probably already know too, which is another. There was a statistic I saw about this not too long ago. I need to get it real quick. But they were talking about men who don't, like men of this generation, of this day and age, don't have a lot of sex. And they know a lot of women though. And a lot of times guys will ask women that they already know out. and at some level. So it's not just like fresh. Not all. I understand what you mean though on the safety tip. You know what I'm saying for women. But if you on that level, then fine. But for me anyway, if I'm coming to get a young lady again, like to be a gentleman, come to get a young lady and she's already buzzed, like I don't know, man. That's gonna be hard for me to talk to her because everything gonna be so left. Like here I am, I'm coming like full forward thinking.
Not saying I'm not. She might not be uncomprehensive. You could just tell she a little turned up.
Yeah, but. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Okay, well, I understand that perspective. Yeah, I agree with that, but not the way we're talking. I don't think the way we're talking is like that though. But I do.
No,
agree
we're not talking. Well, no, we're not really.
Yeah, if you just literally met a guy, don't let him know where you live. Of course.
No, we're not doing. Yeah, if you just met me. I respect that. You don't gotta tell me.
2022. I definitely get her.
Yeah, I get her. Yeah, sure, yeah.
But
you don't gotta tell me where you live.
I still think it's to the event of who that is. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might be like, I ain't scared. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I want the chivalry. So come get me. Some people might be like that. You know what I'm saying? And others might be like, nah, we meet neutral. You know what I'm saying? Either way, it's fine with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I do. Like it's fine.
That's because we're not.
I think it's situational.
Yeah, we're not creepy dudes, man. We ain't trying to. Yeah. We ain't the type of dudes to be like, yo, I know where she live at now. So she play me to the left, I'm gonna go up to her house. I'm gonna throw eggs at her window because she ain't give me what I wanted.
That's the key point, though. Say that's
what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like guys like us are not doing that. You know what I'm saying? But I totally agree with Kirk on that though.
Yeah,
I totally agree. Yeah, I totally agree. But I don't know. Being buzzed already, especially if you high level. Or just a little. If you're just trying to knock the edge off, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But man, can we have that together?
Have that together.
Yeah, man.
I understand the viewpoint.
That's all. That's all I'm saying.
I get that.
That's all.
Okay.
All right. Let me do me.
All right. The next one.
Hold on. Give me a second. Let me get mine in for a second.
Oh no.
Copperfield. All right. All right.
Hey,
my point. I said no. Right. I said no, but I think there's it's a lot to that though. To me, when you mention the question, it makes me think that you can notice that she's intoxicated. So we're not talking about a light sensuality. We ain't talking about that. We're talking about you can notice. That's it. Because if you notice somebody's buzz,
then
they're there. You know what I'm saying? They're already gone. They're already there. You know what I'm saying? If I can notice, I know when my boys buzz because I can see it. I can't tell if you've been drinking, but I can tell that you've been buzzed. So the question was, but she's already buzzed. And so we going to a bar, you already there? Then no, first date character. I don't.
Yeah, I'm not buying you another drink.
I don't see that.
Now you already there. I ain't buying no drink.
Now, if I was just being a straight guy, then maybe that's what she put her situation in, coming out buzz, and that's a bad thing. That's why I wouldn't do it in a general sense. I wouldn't do it in a gentleman's sense. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because, like you said, we're trying to get to know somebody and all that. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to go to that nature, then it's like, she all of a sudden she's in this headspace. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she completely extreme in what she's talking about. You know how people are when they buzz. It's just a little, a little bit more of their normal self. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you getting all this, and then we just don't get, you know what I'm saying? We just don't get none of that on a general conversation sense. That's why I'm like, no. If I was really wanting to date, then it is what it is. Like, nah, I wouldn't do that. That sets you up for different things. You know what I'm saying? If I could, let's say if it was me, if I came out totally twisted, and she met me, I'm like, she can notice I'm buzzed, she's gonna have some type of idea of me off the bat, and that's what I would do with her. So I don't think, I don't think that's
you're gonna have some type of idea, but you're still gonna go on the date, right? You're not just gonna.
Am I still gonna go?
Yeah, you're gonna go on the date. You're still gonna go on a date.
Nah,
you're gonna get there and say, you know what, I'm cool.
I would have to wrap it up. Like I would have to go. I would have to wrap that up. No, I would because
What you mean wrap it up? What you talking about?
You talking about what I still if the chick was buzzed, would I still go and
Everybody
do the whole date? Is that what you're asking?
Everybody.
Rob, is that what you're asking? You asking would I still do the date regardless if she buzzed? Would I continue to go and experience the date?
Yeah, you're gonna still go on. You're gonna still go on the date.
Jay talking about wrapping it up early. Yeah, what Jay would probably do is take her somewhere and they be like, "Yo, yeah, I'm about to meet my family." Like that's what he talking about.
Gracefully, we'll take her back to the crib, and it's gonna be fast and quick.
So Jay, what if
I'm not gonna stop my gentleman mode, but it's gonna wrap up fast. It really will, dog.
I heard that. What if it evens out and then it turns out to be a decent time? You know what I'm saying? Like maybe she calms down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And she was buzzing. You know what I'm saying? But like I don't know. She kind of starts calming down, or she finds a balance and. You calm her down by your conversation, whatever the case is, y'all end up having a good night. You still gonna wrap it up quick.
It's depending on the level of irritation I'm at. If I'm irritating on that type of level, then it's like I'm gonna say that up front, and I'm gonna say that's a problem for me tonight. You know what I'm saying? That's just I'm not gonna lose. Like I said, I'm not gonna lose any type of chivalry or anything like that. I'm not gonna stop being a gentleman because I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like she still gave her time and her safety toward me, so it's like I'm cool. Like I'm gonna go ahead and make sure everything's fine with it, but I am gonna wrap it up. I'm probably gonna say something then. If not, a conversation later. You know what I'm saying? The next conversation we have, I'm gonna mention it. Like that I just don't feel that I should be willing to express myself that way if I don't like it. So that's just the way I'll do it. But it'll be a quick wrap up, bro.
And that way of thinking varies from person to person. So I get that.
Yeah,
I get that.
Anybody want to attack this question and then this reason for the question? She said, "Are all of you dating to marry?"
You are dating to marry.
Actually, if y'all agree, we can say that to after what we doing right now.
Okay, I'm about to
this right now. You know what I'm saying? I would say let's finish the questions and then we can come back to that. If y'all cool with that,
we can do that. We can do that. We can put that.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds like one of the Q&A boys. You know what I'm saying? That we normally
that's a Q&A.
You know what I mean? We can put that up in Q&A.
Yeah.
All right.
So we'll tag it. We'll come back to you.
All right, fellas. She gets a second date if she asks for some of your food.
Oh hell no! Play with my damn food. No. I bought you a whole plate, and I bought you what you wanted. And I told you, get whatever.
Not at all. Not at all.
Come on. When you put your fork on my plate, I would be so irritated with that, dog. Yeah, America. Red flag. Let's go.
You just said, "Oh, Rob, what you order look good." Oh, why don't you get it? Nah, I'm gonna get this. Can I have some? No.
That is,
yeah.
No.
That's entitlement. By definition,
no.
Nah, I'm good.
Come on now. Come on now.
I play about a lot of things.
Because most of the time when I go on the date, I don't eat until I go out. You know what I'm saying? Just so I can enjoy my meal, enjoy the conversation. So I'm hungry. No.
I feel you, bro. I feel that one. Again, y'all know me. I'm gonna start wrapping it up. You gotta get this over with.
Yeah. That can mean a few different things. You comfortable too early. You know what I'm saying? You have no sense of date etiquette. You know what I'm saying? Like it's disrespectful. Disrespectful. It's something going on. It's something going on with you. Like
it's just flat out rude, dog.
Church.
You don't ask me for my food. You got a whole plate right here.
Subordinate. Right. Right. You're right. I feel you, Rob. We all agree on that one. We can wrap that one up. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's nothing else to say. There's nothing else to say about that. We got some red flags from our viewers. It's a wrap. That was easy.
That's a wrap.
That was easy.
And thank you for the ladies that's chiming in with us and having fun with us.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all, man.
Thank you so much.
Go ahead, Rollo.
All right, fellas. She gets a second date if she takes a selfie while on the date. Fuck no.
She take a selfie
while on the date. She takes a selfie while on the date.
I gotta say no, man.
Nah, you not focused. You don't.
He said you not focused.
You don't even care. You don't even care that you're here.
Oh, he said you ain't focused. You're not focused on the task at hand right now, baby girl. You over here on some bull.
You don't even care that you're here.
Ooh, that's funny.
Yeah. Oh, Sabrina said 3 red flags. Ooh,
Man, come on now.
She gave it 3. 3 out of 5.
I don't even like I try not to even look at my phone when I'm on the date. I keep it in my pocket. I don't even put it on a table or nothing, so I'm not tempted to look at it. Or I put it on the table and put it face down and just leave it. But
I seen that.
You taking a whole selfie?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I seen a picture on the internet, man. It was 2 young people dating, and they both was in their phones, and it was captioned "modern day dating."
Terrible.
I'm like, I agree with it. I don't think you should be in your phone if you ain't, whatever. If you in this time, you know what I'm saying, we do our phones a lot, but the only time we don't look at our phones, we taking stuff seriously. You know what I'm saying? We're not into, because probably in the social, checking our calendar, doing whatever the case may be, in our banking, whatever the case may be in our phones. So if you attempt to take your attention away from your phone, that means you're giving it ideal respect, whatever it is.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because we're engulfed in our phones. It became a necessity instead of accessory in our day. So that's what we do. But if you take your time to come off of it, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing I would watch. I would watch to see if a woman is in her phone a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot. Now, you can be in your phone, like, if she have kids, it's reasonable. You know what I'm saying? Like, the kids might be texting or something. Like, all right, whatever. But if you in your phone we're out on a date, and you on a social website.
It doesn't even add up.
That doesn't make... I'm trying to be social. I don't understand it when people do it in a normal outing. Like, you at a social event and you on social media.
Why
I don't understand.
Media?
It just don't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I would have to say no to that, man, because I see where you at.
Jay, that shit bothers me, bro. And me and you, like, all 3 of us talk about that a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because when us 3 are out, when us 3 are out, I swear none of us are on our phones, bro. Like, it's like when us 3 go out, we are all just enjoying the time and we just there.
Yeah.
And I just don't get how you out in public and you just all you worried about is going live to let people know where you at. It's probably the same place you go every week, but we ain't gonna go there. But anyway, you
Wow. Cook.
But like we're in a social place, so why do you have to go to social media? It's so bad out here, bro. Yeah, it's terrible. The only time I pull out my phone when I'm out is when I'm hosting and I'm just promoting. I'll pull my phone out to take a pic so I can post it to my page so they can know where the event was, so possibly they could come out. Other than that, my phone is up. When I'm on a date, my phone is normally out, face down, on the table, far away. Like we sit in the center. My phone is to the far right or far left, wherever we sitting. You know what I'm saying? All the way up there.
Just giving respect to the situation, man. That's all it is. And I think taking a selfie, like mid conversation or during dinner or something. I mean, it's whatever the case. Like, you just empty yourself. I already know where this is gonna go. Again, I'm gonna wrap it up.
This the first day. Wrap it up.
I don't think y'all get me, dog. I'm gonna wrap this up, dog. It's a sign
to wrap it up. Don't you wish you kind of had somebody with you? Like, hey, this is the person that's gonna let me know it's time for me to wrap it up, and they just sitting there.
Right. it's just circle the finger, man. It's time to go.
You can have your boy with you. Like you can have your boy with you. Like you can tell your boy, hey homie, follow me, just tell us. And then like when I like just kind of catch the vibe, I'm gonna send you a text. When I say send the signal,
it's over, bro. You know what I mean? So anyway, yeah, let's go, bro. What's the next?
It's bad. All right, next one. She gets a second date if she's still getting ready even when you arrive on time. She's still getting ready for the date and you arrive on time.
That's just, okay, I can see that. A second date?
I wasn't thinking I was gonna go this way.
A second date? Yeah, a second date.
Yeah, you still get a second date.
Get a second date.
She's still getting ready and you get there on time.
Yeah, there's no variable on how long that time is. That didn't say nothing. I ain't say nothing definite about who she is.
Yeah, she
could have been something that happened. I'm not really tripping.
Now, how many times does that have to happen before you throw a red flag?
Dang, Sabrina said no. She said skip her.
Sabrina said no.
Sabrina said skip that chick.
Dang.
Skip her late ass. This is late. Bloomer.
Sabrina, you gotta join the fire with us one day. But yeah, like Sabrina said no. I'm gonna say yeah, but how many times does that have to happen before a red flag is put up?
How many times do it have to happen?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like maybe look, if it's consistent, like if it's like 3, 4, like 2, 3, 4. When we get to like 3, 4 times, it's like okay, you just late all the time.
You just making it a trade after 3 to me.
This is irritating. But still, even in that, that's cool because at the end of the day, I still got really close friends that's late. I mean, look at me and Jay.
Oh, I'm late.
Especially Jay.
Like that everything, bro.
I don't care. What?
Hey,
what?
Hey, if you
think I'm upset? No.
If you plan an event,
nobody.
And you got the day set, and you want your people to be there at a certain time, so you know you can keep with the schedule. Y'all can do what y'all got to do. Jay will say cool, but he will not be cool. He will not get there when you ask him to.
I might surprise you.
You can say, "Hey Jay, okay, look, we going to dinner at 7. We're gonna go for drinks at about 9:30, 10, so we can hit the spot at 12.
He'll meet you at the late spot.
Jay will meet you at the spot at 12:30. He'll still be late.
Catch you on the second round. That's just what it is.
It's dope though. But yeah, I
don't have a problem with a woman.
If it's consistent, it becomes a problem. But the first date, I'm not gonna try.
Never. Look,
hey man, whatever.
If
the first date, I'm not gonna.
I mean, with a woman, man, it's all good. I mean, women just they go through stuff throughout the day. I agree with Jay what he said. Like, you never know what happened throughout that day. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, women, they get prepared for the date and all that kind of stuff. They be looking forward to it, but some last minute stuff happened. It's all good. I don't think men trip on stuff like that. I don't think we normally, because I ain't gonna mess up. I mean, and if you look good too. After you was late, you was late getting ready, but you made it worth my while. Listen to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Late anytime you want to.
That's a situation.
This is 105.9 slow jam.
That's a situation.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna trip, but if you really make it work, I'm really not gonna trip.
Yeah, I ain't gonna trip.
That's not a second day breaker for me, man. Like, you gotta be considered. Now, again, did we answer if it becomes consistent? Did we answer that?
Yeah.
Even if it's consistent, then man, I mean, even in that though, still it's like, again, some people just late, man.
Yeah,
it just is what it is. But it ain't like, but like with a woman, like it depends on if it's your deal breaker or whatever the case may be. Then it goes into a deeper place. But me personally, I mean, if you late, I'm on time to come get you. You late, okay, cool. First date, second date, You still get a second date. You know what I'm saying? First date is, again, like you said earlier, jitters, whatever. All right, second date, come get you. You late. Maybe you cut the time close. You were 15 minutes late last time. Now you are 5.
Right, it's getting better.
You know what I'm saying? You put in some effort. You know what I'm saying?
It's getting better.
Right.
Yeah, you get a little better. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it is what it is. Like, we cool, we lenient. You know what I'm saying? We be patient. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good, man. To me, I ain't no big deal like that.
Did we put that one up for Sabrina? Yeah, if she,
I gotta.
Let us know, man. Like, just let us know. It's no big deal.
Yeah.
If I'm ever running late, I definitely let my date know. You know what I'm saying? So it's a consideration thing. That was a good one, man. All right, the next one, fellas. She constantly makes statements. She constantly makes the statement that you ask too many questions. It's like you just trying to get her know, you trying to get to know her too much, and she constantly brings up like you asking too many questions. She gets a second date if she's constantly making the statement that you ask too many questions.
She's saying I'm asking too many questions.
Yeah.
That's.
What are we out for?
Uh-huh.
What are we out for?
Mm-hmm.
What you don't want me to know? You already got your meal. So I can at least ask you a couple questions. You ever been arrested? You know what I'm saying? You ever knock a nigga upside his head because he pissed you off? I can't ask you that type of stuff. I gotta know.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Like, I gotta know. I can't. How am I asking too many questions? What you want us to do?
I'm gonna ask some relevant questions, like especially if I'm going with the flow of the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna just ask the questions that's necessary. I'm gonna bounce off you. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna ask some intriguing questions that I want to know for myself. And if you're telling me, well, you asking too many questions, I was like, well, you eating too much food that I pay for. So
too much food that I pay for.
I mean, we're gonna be petty, you know what I'm saying? But
Right.
It is, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just a petty statement.
That's a petty statement. What you hiding? Like, what you hiding? What you want me to know?
Right.
Are you supposed to be on this date? Was I supposed to pick you up?
If she say that,
Right.
then she probably just went out because she wanted a free meal.
Yeah.
That could be a reason.
Wow.
I don't want to ask you. I don't want you to ask me too many questions, but I do want to eat this lobster and steak, surf and turf that I ordered.
It make you think, man.
It'll make you think about that. Like, dang, you just came out here for the food, or like for a good time or something. Like,
it make you think. How come I can't ask you?
There could be a reason. I'm just saying.
I was wondering why you ain't asked me nothing. I guess now I know. God.
Right. She want to know nothing about you. She want to know what's the menu.
That's what I want to know. What's on the menu?
What's the menu? What's on the menu?
That's all I want to know.
That's all I want to know.
What you think? What you think?
I said no, man. Nah, man. It's all about the conversation.
Yeah.
Simply put, man. Like, I want to get to know you. I'm assuming that we on this date. That's a social thing to talk.
Yeah.
So if you're cutting off the conversation, like, you asking too many questions, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if you saying that because of the fact that I have the capacity to deep dive into you and expose something out of, and you like, yeah, you see what I'm saying? Even if you saying it in that aspect, I don't like you even saying it. So, either way, no. If you cutting off the conversation, then you can cut off my time.
Can't do it.
Right. So,
I agree
it is what it is.
Can't do
Cut
it.
simple, dog. No, I'm straight.
And all three of us are very social gentlemen. Like, we like to talk. We like to get to know you. We like to get the vibe right through conversation, because that's where it starts, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yep, definitely does.
It's easy for me to come up and say, "Oh, sweetie, you look gorgeous." You know what I'm saying? And I like to take you out. What's after that? Get to know me. Let's feel the vibe. There's something up if I can't ask you no questions. So you're not getting a second date.
Yeah. That's right.
It's a wrap. All right. She gets a second date if she's too touchy-feely on the date, regardless of the conversation. She's too touchy-feely on the date, touching you, feeling you up, regardless of the conversation. She just, a little bit too little bit too cakey on the, you know what I'm saying, on the first date, regardless of the conversation. She gets a second date if she's a little bit too touchy feely. Ooh.
I can't throw one up for that one.
Yeah, you can.
You have to. That's the game.
I already know his answer. I don't even know why he playing.
She's too touchy.
Yeah, you. Yeah. Which one? You.
Over here, bro. I'm over here.
This Negro right there.
Hey, man.
I'm gonna say yes. Jay gonna say no. I already know he gonna say no. Like, you must be just throw the no up, Joe.
Yeah, because I just want to see.
Come on, Jay. You must as well
I
throw
want to
the
see
no,
if
bro.
that's how she is.
Thank you, man. He's being honest. Thank you. Nah, you go. Now, Jay, you open up now, bro. Now it's on you, my guy. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Yeah, let's hear it. I agree with Sabrina. Let's hear it.
The reason I will say no is because you're making it one-dimensional. You're putting me in a situation that if I take the one dimension, you know, either it's an all-in play. Either we're just going to end up being friends with benefits, or, you know, I'm stuck in a trap that's all there is, and then when emotion hit, then it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? So I will say no because of that. You know, I think it's too early. You know what I mean? If I have to do that, I'm cool with a woman having to do that too, because it's sending off the wrong signals. It's starting the wrong vibe. It'll you know, for the first date, it'll end up it'll be a set trap without even being a set trap. Like I just don't see it. I would say no. Like, no, that is what it is. Like, I'm good.
Okay, I get that. I'm gonna measure it based off. Okay, that was the first one. How, are you gonna be like this on the second one? Now, if we go out to a club and, you know, like, say we go to a lounge or a club and we dance or whatever, and, you know, the night is going good, she get a little comfortable, and, you know what I'm saying, the conversation was dope, but maybe that causes it to be kind of touchy feely. I'm gonna let that ride. But I'm gonna see if this is how you are, or is this how you are right now. Then the second date, I'm gonna really keep my eye open for it to see if it's consistent, and then I might make a play off that. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna definitely give it a second one to see if it was just the energy that made you comfortable. You know, and then if that's the only thing that you did that kind of, you know, maybe, you know, kind of red flag it or whatever you want to call it, or just kind of put my, you know, kind of be keen to that. If that's the only thing, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a second.
Yeah, I like affection. I'm an affectionate person, so
yeah.
It don't matter to me. I mean, it depends. It's the difference between being affectionate and being downright nasty.
Mm-hmm.
If you're rubbing on my thing and all that, listen, no. Like, that is just unacceptable. All up on me, all just not like that. But if you touchy, like, you know, some people express themselves with listen, we all been in school, right? We all been in school. You know, when we was kids, you know, the girl gave you the love tap, like, you so silly, boy, you so crazy. You so silly. Come on, man. Women still do that.
Right.
They just still do that. They'll laugh and you'll be like, oh my God, they'll laugh. If you sit next to them, they'll laugh, they'll lean on you for a little bit. That's just their way of showing affection. You know, that's not a violation, I don't think. I think Jay is talking about violation of touch. Like, you just get your certain.
Yeah, I'm talking about that level. Right.
That level.
Where somebody
not saying that nobody can touch me. I'm not saying that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's completely obvious that somebody is an affectionate person. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
At a standard. But I'm saying that it too touchy feely.
Yeah.
Like, making you uncomfortable. That's what the question to me was.
Oh, okay, I got you. Okay, yep. I'm your brother. Damn.
He about
to come into the camera on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna lean back when you're right. You know what I'm saying?
Right into the camera like that.
I was just making my point.
I had to roll back. Like, hold on, 20 years now.
Don't forget.
Hey, I'm your brother. I'm your brother. I ain't touching on.
You know, you said you already knew what I was gonna say, so I thought you knew what degree I was talking.
And we didn't put any type of we didn't put the level of touchy feely. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely agree with what Jay said, and you know, obviously I agree with Tay. You know, I like affection. You know what I'm saying? Appropriate affection. If we out on the first date and our vibe is good, and you know what I'm saying, you liking me, you get a little touchy feely. You know what I'm saying? Rub on my chest a little bit in conversation, or we out dancing or whatever. I love it. You know,
that extra degree when you can't laugh it off no more. Like it's like
that is weird.
Yeah, that's
what I'm talking about. Like
I
took it in that nature. You know what I'm saying? I'm not taking it to not.
That's what I said. Like when you just rubbing on me and touching on me to the point where it's.
I understand both levels. I understand.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I agree with y'all on the level.
That's real. Like, I don't. Yeah, that'll definitely make me uncomfortable if you overly with it and you just
because it makes it, like I said, it makes it one dimensional. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden it's like we ain't got nothing else but you know what I'm saying, this physical attraction. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to find out more about you, and then you cut me under knees about that. And I'm a guy.
Yeah.
So it ain't that many times that I'm gonna turn down. You know what I'm saying? Affection on that level. It's not that many times. There are times, but it's not. I'm a guy. That's just how that is. But you know what I'm saying? Like, so if we go that far, if we go that far, you know what I'm saying, and then it becomes that thing, then there's no coming back from that.
That's where we at. That's
no coming back from. That's all it is.
That's the standard we set. That's
right. Especially from a guy. For a guy, there's no coming back from that.
You can't run that fast.
Let's change lanes and now get emotional. No, we ain't about to do that. I'm not about to do that.
That's not what our standard. Yeah, that's not what our foundation was.
So that's why I say it's a trap too. It's a trap because what if she does that? What if she be like, "Hey, we was doing all this, and I thought you accepted me for the person I am." Like, wait a minute, but we ain't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like the scenario flip later on. Like she thinks the physicality was explaining the interest, and it's not. Like men can leave that just there.
Ladies, we don't. Our minds don't.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like I don't. You know, it's too many variables to.
It is.
And I'll be like,
our minds don't
saving space. Like, no, I'm straight. So that's
that makes sense. If that's where you at on the first date, to where I feel like it's all about the physical with you, and you just that's where your head is, and that's the vibe you catch from me, and that's where you want to go with me. I'm gonna let it ride, but that's the basis I'm gonna base our relationship. That's what I'm gonna base our relationship on. Yeah. If we continue to hang and that keeps happening, like
Now we can meet up though.
and then Jay, if
I know that sounds bad, but that's where you put it.
That's where you put it,
and then it's bad to get to be that direction. Unless it's mutual agreeable, then that's a crap table throw. You know what I'm saying? That's a crap table throw. If the other girl's like, that's all I wanted anyway. So, like, well, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? Like, on a trying to get to know you stance, like, that's just because I'm not dating you no more. Yeah, I'm not taking you out. We're not about to go to an event if that's all it's about. Why are we going to the event? What are we doing this for?
and then if other variables play into that, like y'all conversation,
I can wait a little bit more, couple of hours, and just call you. How about that?
That's it.
I'm sorry, I quit. But
I feel you, bro. And then if other variables play into it, like the fact that y'all conversation might not be that dope, but y'all just like laughing at little silly stuff during the date, and you know what I'm saying, y'all people watching and y'all start making jokes, and that's really all the conversation is. But she feeling all on you, and you know what I'm saying, she insinuating that, that's where she at. Like she'll get down. That's gonna be the basis of a relationship.
Yeah,
that's gonna be the basis. That's gonna be the basis.
Regardless of the conversation. So we talking about like abuse about the education system, and you like, yeah. So You know what I mean? That's kind of silly. You know what I'm saying? That's just wild to me.
Well, gross.
So,
Where we at?
so
Like, where we?
kids
where we-
education, and you like, yeah,
where we
I don't know, man.
And
What's
once
the
again,
next, Ronald?
real quick, just thank you to everybody viewing the show live, and then thank you to everybody that was watching. Without us, there's no this. I mean, without you, there's no this. Without you, there's no us, and all that. That's how we do it. All right, last one, fellas. She gets a second date if she offers to buy a round of drinks. Hell, I need to wait for that.
I couldn't even get. I couldn't even get it up, bro. Like,
You let it real. Well, you go first. Then,
right?
Since you rapid fire.
No, I just think that's dope, especially if we,
Like, that was crazy, man.
especially if the date is going really good, and she feeling my energy, and she's like, you know what, next round on me. Like everything just been smooth. Like the day already going smooth, right? You know what I'm saying? Y'all go to dinner, y'all might have hit a couple spots. You done bought all the rounds and everything like that. Maybe the night is like you in the middle of the date or the date is about to end. She's like, you know what, next round on me. Oh man, that's the dopest feeling, bro. That is dope. I love that.
It rarely happens.
It rarely happens. That's why I love it so much.
Yeah, it really happens when the woman's
That's
in
why I
that
love it
type
so
of
much.
mind space,
Because it doesn't.
and it's actually enjoying you like that, and then she
Yes.
offers. That's an awesome chemistry thing, dog. Like that's
It really
Women
rarely happens. I love that, bro. Especially when the date has been going so good. You're not expecting her to do that. You just good, like you enjoying it, everything is good. She's like, next round on me, just out of nowhere. Come on now. Yes,
yeah, that's
second date
that's
off.
an interesting
Really.
move. Yeah.
Oh, that if it wasn't stamped before, it's stamped now.
So you got any insight on that?
First of all, let me just say this: Rollo's simplicity is just baffling to me. It's just amazing. He's just like, yo. He just like, yo. If you roll with me like that, yeah, you know what I'm saying. You got that.
I'm a simple guy, man. It don't take
I
a
know.
lot.
I said it's amazing. I like it, man.
It don't take a lot to please me, bro. Just be
That's
who
all
you
good.
are. Be who you are. I'm gonna be who I am. We're gonna figure it out. But I'm a simple guy. It don't take a lot to please me, man. Be a lady. Be a lady. That's really all it takes.
I'm gonna say yes for the fact that you was considerate, like we talked about from the beginning of the show. Like,
Yep.
you showed me some consideration and some generosity. Again, that's we talked about last week, chivalry. You know what I'm saying, and that was a chivalrous move that she made. You know what I'm saying, and that's dope to me. You know what I'm saying. I like that. I like the fact that there was some consideration and thought into it. Like like hey, he did take me out, whatever. Because even in that, like, a lot of times, even in just on a date, all dates doesn't mean that it's at a restaurant and then it's at a, you know what I'm saying? That's just most dates. That's just the way we date nowadays. But it could be all kind of different ways to date. You know what I'm saying? So, but if you're creative enough, but again, like, I don't subscribe to that. I'm sorry. I just had to answer that. Yeah, I don't subscribe to that. And if I'm paying for the dinner, I'm leaving the tip. You don't have to worry about that. Yeah. So at the end of the day, I understand what she meant, but if I'm paying for the dinner, I'm leaving the tip. It's all good. Now, if after the dinner, and I left the tip and did all that, and you said again, "Yo, let's have a round of drinks on me at the next spot," that's cool. But I'm taking care of this right here, so let me take care of this right here. You know what I'm saying? Second date, you get a second date if you go buy a round of drinks. That's what's up. Again, like I said, consideration. That's dope.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Completely simple though. Like I see it as an act of courtesy and actual generosity. That's like, and I ain't thinking about money amounts. I ain't thinking about none of that. I'm just thinking straight, and just the offer of that is dope on an intangible basis. Like that's what's up. So I would definitely, you definitely will.
That enhances Verica said, I saw my husband at the bar for the first time. I told his waitress to get him a drink on me and give me his bill. I paid the tab and he asked the waitress for his bill and she pointed to him, telling him I paid it. That is the most awesome shit that could ever happen to a guy.
They out here, fellas.
Yeah.
Fellas, we still got some dope women out here.
You ain't gotta go overseas
Got
yet.
some women out here. Y'all ain't gotta leave. I gotta leave yet. It's
You ain't
still
gotta go overseas just yet.
There's still some dope women out here.
That's great. That is
America,
wonderful, dog.
Oh, wow, right there.
America, that's real. That's real.
Wonderful,
Fella,
man.
when's the last time y'all just been out and a woman just bought you a drink? Like just so like you know what I'm saying? Just like they might have been on the other side of the bar, lounge, whatever. And,
Somebody we didn't know. You mean?
Yeah. Waitress bought you a drink, and you were, oh, what's this? Oh, young lady over there. When the last time that happened to y'all?
Man, very seldomly, dog.
That happened.
Very so. It happened before, of course, but very seldomly, dog. It don't happen like that. I can't remember. That's how seldom that is. Like it don't happen like that. But when it does, it's euphoric. When it does, though, it's like it's another feeling. It's like
out of body experience, bro. Like,
it's just the thing. Like I'm not even talking about like I owe anything or I have to go talk to her that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even going that far with it. Just the act itself is awesome. Like that's an awesome act. Like man, that's what's up. You evidently, you know what I'm saying, you see me attractive and you showing that, you know what I'm saying, you can, you know what I'm saying, like you can offer. So there's those two things is dope. Like that's what's up. But it's so much of us on the other side of it all the time.
Yeah.
That is refreshing to see it, you know, reciprocated to the point that I didn't even know that person. That's dope.
It's definitely refreshing. It's definitely refreshing. It makes us feel good just as men. You know what I'm saying? That there's still women out here that's, you know, they're not afraid to shoot their shot. But that's a lot of times that's a woman's way of shooting their shot, and we love it. So if y'all ladies, if y'all out there doing that, if that's your way of shooting your shot, you know, instead of, you know, we love if y'all come up to us and, hey, how you doing? My name is this and that. Everybody not on that. But if you just want to send a drink, have us take a look. Keep going.
You know, I think I'm gonna piggyback off Jay because, like, you know, I don't expect that kind of treatment when I go out. To be honest,
nobody expects it.
You know what I'm saying? You know, and so it's like just to be able to have a woman, you know, just be like intentional like that. Like I like him over there. I'm gonna give him a drink. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see what's up with him. You know? And like I said before, my last last week when I said about the young lady who bought me a drink, you know, and I was living in Detroit at the time, and she didn't have no intent like that. She just wanted to buy me a drink.
Yeah.
Like, again, I was looking at the drink like,
It made you nervous. It made you nervous.
All right. You know what I'm saying?
Made you
MAGA
nervous.
hats. Someone thought I wore Kanye West last week.
Just real suspicious, bro.
Real suspicious, bro. Like it was like, you know, yeah. But I had it happen to me, like last year, like the end of last year. I went to a spot, and it was a couple young ladies sitting by the bar area, and one of them did. I was like diagonal sitting, and one of them did buy me a drink, and they saw that I was drinking, you know, dark, and they did buy me a drink, and it was real cool. It was real cool, and it wasn't. Again, it's called it's a social place, you know, and everyone is not out to get you.
Yeah,
you know when you know what I'm saying. Everybody, and I'm by myself. You know how I am. And here I hang out by myself. I don't have a crowd of people all the time like that. So you know, so cool. So yeah. So what do you do? Have a
Sabrina,
woman.
that is a dope question.
Ooh, this is a good question.
That has happened to me, Sabrina. Like a woman did offer.
Is this Q&A right now? I just want to be sure.
Let's go ahead and do it because I want to go back to that question too. I ain't forget.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to that too.
But
Yeah,
real
so
quick, just thank you for everybody that participated in. If she gets a second date, man, we brought that concept. We thought it would be interesting to dive into that. So yeah, man. Great points by my bros. You know what I'm saying? I thought we had some pretty interesting statements. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, it's things that we've experienced, so we brought it to the mirror room.
Yeah, different ways of looking at it. You know what I mean?
Different ways of looking at it and different ways of approaching it. You know, no way is wrong, no way is right. It's all up in the air, and we keep it moving how we do. But yeah, let's go ahead and go into Q&A business. Let's do it.
All
so
right.
Nevada Elhan said, "Are all of you dating to marry?" And her reason for asking the question was because I only asked this because men do date for different reasons.
Yeah.
Who would like to tackle that first?
All right, I'll go. Let's throw it back up there if you got it already.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Are we dating to marry? Well, yeah. Like I think, like yes. I dating to marry, yeah. Like and she's right. Guys do date for different reasons. Guys have intentions, you know, and stuff like that. So that makes sense. But as far as me, you know, just talking as an individual, yeah, I'm dating to marry. I'm just like everybody else. I want someone. So I date to marry. I want someone, you know what I'm saying, to reach that plateau. You know what I'm saying? That's fine with me. Like I have no problem with that. Now the road that we take can go any type of way. You know what I'm saying? You know, I always talk about I take my time with it. You know, it is what it is. I wait somebody out. I, try to put enough events in between us to try to give an aspect of the character too much, try to get to know him as much as I can before I hit that point. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's always the goal. But, like the way society is and the way, how, because we're talking about morality sometimes, we're talking about ethic on dating, we're talking about, like, some of these concepts are just being lost, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's the struggle on dating, you know what I'm saying, back when I was younger to now is very different. You know what I'm saying? So it takes a lot to get to that level. You know what I'm saying? I've been in certain scenarios long enough to question that if I even want to continue looking for somebody to marry. But if I really be honest with myself, I want somebody to enjoy the rest of my life with, no doubt. That thing, yeah. So I don't. What y'all think?
I agree. Yeah, I'm dating to marry. Otherwise, what am I doing this for?
Right.
I don't subscribe to just wasting money on chicks. Y'all heard what I said?
Yeah. Right.
Like, oh, well, we do. No, you don't. To that, man. Pick you up or meet you somewhere, take you out, listen to you talk about your past, how stupid you was back in the day when you did something crazy and all that. Like, no, I'm not doing all that just to have a good time. No, I'm not doing that. I'm intentional. I'm gonna date to marry.
Yeah.
Like, it's it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And again, it goes into my I ain't gonna say all that. Anyway, I date to marry. And so that's my intent. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. I don't think that, if you're dating just to casually date, then you just dating to do the smash thing.
And I think that's one of the key different things. Like, guys need to have
you can't have one without the other. You know what I'm saying? Like some men take you out and do all that because they're trying to get it in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and women need to know the difference.
That's real.
Yeah,
It needs to be established.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You need your both of you. Yeah, I think that's definitely the goal. I'm definitely when your mind is in the right place and that's what you're looking for, dating to marry should be the goal, and that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at also. You know, when I'm in that headspace and I find somebody that I want to invest in and I want them to invest in me, and we come together and we try to make those moves. That's definitely the goal. So absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely, great question about it. Thank you so much. Sabrina, have a woman ever offered to take you out and she take care of everything? Yes, that has happened to me. That
Yes.
that is an awesome thing. Um, you know what I'm saying? Oh, what I do find when that happens is once a woman once, and this is just me. That happened to me after I was dating somebody and we spent a significant time together. We went out on a few days and everything was good. And then she decided, I'm gonna take you out. It's never like I just want to take you out. So it normally happens after they get few dates and they get a feel for us and then they ask us out. That's when it happens. But whenever it happens, it's an awesome thing.
No,
You been in that scenario too?
no,
Never happened to you?
no, not even a little bit.
Okay. Wow.
Nope. No woman has never offered to take me out and take care of everything. No, never had that. We got to remember, fellas, I was married for a while, so I didn't have that in my earlier years. So I didn't have that. So once my divorce was finalized in 2015, and then dating after that, I was just freebasing. I put the substance in the spoon, right? And I got me a lighter and melted it down. I was freebasing. I melted it down. Then I grabbed the needle and then I right. I just started,
and let everything go. Like
let everything go, bro. I didn't care about nobody offering me nothing at that point. You understand what I'm saying? I had a whole different experience by that time. So this is where we are distant. I'll leave that up to y'all. Me again, right? You retch around.
You gotta wrap it. You gotta wrap it.
Okay, you gotta rinse around.
And then you gotta slowly place it in the vein. You gotta slowly. That's been my experience after divorce. I'm telling you, listen, man, y'all don't understand. Divorce is like losing a loved one. It's like having a felony on your record.
Damn.
She said, Lord help him. She said, I ain't got no sense. Sabrina, I ain't got no sense. You better Google me. You better Google me.
Damn, busy.
Listen. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you what it's like to date as a divorced man. It is, man, it's almost sad. It takes you a while. First of all, it takes you a while to really start dating again, right? Or even getting out there,
right?
And then on top of that, like it's like it's like if you date someone and you be honest, like have you ever been in a relationship? Have you ever been? Because I've had these questions asked on days, like you ever been married before? You ever? They're like, yeah, I'm gonna be honest, like yeah, I have. And then I'm like, I've been divorced, whatever. And they're like, so what happened in divorce? You cheated? Off rip, I cheated. I did something wrong off the top. It's a felony. Just like when you're trying to get a job, you're trying to work out Salvation Army, drive some truck, and they see a whole felony on your record, they're like, yeah, no, he probably steal. Off the top, you steal.
Right.
I actually killed somebody by mistake. It was actually manslaughter, but you think I steal, so I can't drive your trucks. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like one of those things that we don't promote killing. I'm just saying, just as example. But at the end of the day, yeah, because everybody's face looking like, I'm going there. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's like, but at the end of the day, it's like it's an assumption. Off rip, it's an assumption. Like you're no good, and you cheat on your wife. Period. I don't even know why I went on a date with you. You cheated on your wife, and I haven't even said nothing. I just said yes. I've been divorced. What happened? You cheated? It's off rip, bro. It's a fella. It's
because you're a guy.
Because I'm the guy, and she divorced me. Boy, I tell you, man, it's rough. It's rough out here, man. That's why you gotta have somebody that's like-minded, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because man, it's rough out here, man.
It's bad.
It's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad.
And I've been divorced for 7 years now. And if I tell a woman I'm divorced, they're like, damn, well, why? Like, what happened? You cheated? Was it? You probably cheated. You look like you type person that probably cheat on somebody. Really?
I hate that. How do I look like I'm
you get profiled off rip, bro? It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
Does she get a second date if? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, she'll get. Hell in front of
that was dope.
If she does that,
no.
Second day if you do that.
Man, hey, everybody, man. I told you this was gonna be a fun show. Thank you for everybody for the questions in our Q&A segment, man. I can't read all three of us, man. We cannot express enough how much we appreciate everybody that views the live show. Some of y'all have been here for all 6, fellas.
Man,
I say that again. Some of these people have been here for all 6 so far. We just want to let y'all know how much we love and appreciate y'all, man.
Thank you so much.
This is episode 6, man. Make sure, again, if you have anything y'all want to talk about, if you have any topic you would like to be discussed right here on the Mailroom Show, man, please email us at the mailroom313@yahoo.com. Again, man, that's the mailroom313@yahoo.com. We would love for y'all to send us some content, man. You know what I'm saying? This is about y'all. This is about us. You know what I'm saying? Healthy conversation, dialogue. We would love to get some comments and some topics from our viewers, man, because this is how we do it, man. Make sure you get at us on our YouTube channel, the Mailroom Network. Follow us on Instagram at the Mailroom View. Obviously, y'all follow us on our individual Facebook pages, and please follow us on Facebook at the Mailroom, man. We love y'all, man. Great show, fellas, man. We knew it was gonna be a fun one today, man.
Sure, man.
Yeah.
What y'all gotta say before we sign off, man, for number 6?
Hey, man, we just want to show love. Yo, thank you, Sabrina, for the fire emojis. Yo, we just want to make sure that everybody watch us on YouTube, on our YouTube channel. We want to grow the channel because we're trying to get our watch hours up. We're trying to get our likes up, our subs up. We had some people that subscribed today, so we appreciate that. Shout out to everybody that did that. But, man, we definitely want to make sure that everybody watch us on YouTube. And we got clips, we got all kind of stuff on there, man. So check us out for the algorithm.
We love wherever y'all watch us from. Trust me, we love it. But if y'all could just slide
over to the tube,
go ahead and slide over. YouTube, same energy, same thing, man. We just trying to get everything going so we can continue to be here for y'all, provide more, man. That's all it is.
She said,
shout out to all responses, man. They get bigger, they get better, they get more.
Yeah.
Man. I love them. Shout out to responses, everybody that put in capture, man. Make that Q&A at the end fun, man. Y'all can just
man,
ask us whatever. It's cool.
And don't be scared to cam up on the panel neither. You know what I'm saying? We do have the link in the comments. You know what I'm saying? And the one thing you got to do is just cam up. That's it, man. And you can just ask whatever question you want. Be a part of our show. It's all good.
Cam up and hop in this fly. Ain't nothing wrong with hopping in this fly.
Like you can have your face right there.
It could be right. It could be right here.
Or it could be it could be over there. Like over there. Yeah. Like right over there.
Sabrina said you ain't answer a question, Jay. What question?
I don't know. When we signing off now, I don't know what question it was.
Well, we got to go now, Sabrina. So just bring it up next week. the next time we here. You know what I'm saying? We love y'all.
He said, a woman asked him offered on a date.
Oh, that one. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I did. I thought I answered all the stuff I was supposed to. She said, okay.
Okay, cool.
We love y'all so much.
Let's do it.
So much. The Mailroom Network, the Mailroom Show. We out. Love y'all.